WPTV.
All right, let's keep it going for our next awesome comedian, Regan McClure.
Hey guys. So, I learned two very important things this summer. One is when you pull over to let your friend puke, remember to unlock the doors. And the second is I realized I am 110% fully gay. Thank you. That's how I felt when I realized I never have to deal with man parts again. Turns out it wasn't butterflies in my stomach. It was my fight or flight response. This does mean that I have to get rid of one of my favorite jokes, because I identified as bi since I was 15, and I would always say, I'm part gay on my father's side. But just like my dad, my heterosexuality is dead. It's okay, though. Daddy issues is a qualification to register for being gay. So is button-up, septum piercings, and not being able to sit in a chair. I don't know if you've ever seen an LGBT person try to sit, but it seems to be a foreign concept to them. You're not even aware that you're doing it. It's so natural to you. I know I was in a doctor's office for 20 minutes one time before I realized I was draped sideways with my foot on the wall. So once I got my rainbow card, I decided to start studying the lesbian culture before I came out. And I found out some because when you switch from men to women, it's like switching your major from theater to engineering. Because the act is done, but the schematics are very different. But the lesbian culture is pretty weird, and I went in with stereotypes, and I thought it was going to be like backstabbing, breakdowns, and catfights, but instead it's like long talks, calm nights, and a different type of catfight. And then they just have the weirdest dating circle I've ever seen. In a lesbian friend group, all of them have dated each other, and they're all cool with it. Like a scenario that could happen is you go to your ex's who's dating your girlfriend's ex, and you and your girlfriend are going to pick up the ex of all four of you that you all dated at once. It's like a game of musical chairs, but no one knows how to sit in chairs. But I think I came out at 21. I think that's the perfect age because I'm young enough to live the rest of my life like this, but old enough to drink my emotional embarrassments away. Because, guys, I'm back at square one with dating, and I went on my first date with the girl, and we went and saw a movie, and I held her hand, but I held it like it was an armrest, and she was basically like holding a claw machine. And in 1 second, I went from a 21-year-old woman to a 12-year-old boy with very sweaty hands. And then we also decided to watch a scary movie. And at one point, I got scared. And I went, ah! And her face was right there. Safe to say, didn't get a second date, but It Chapter 2, pretty good. Bill Hader, amazing. Yeah. I think I'll get the hang of it eventually. My goal is to go from sweaty 12-year-old boy to a horny 16-year-old one. And I'm hopeful for the future. I just can't wait to be catfighting with my ex twice removed, desperately trying to figure out how to sit on a couch. Thank you.
Yeah, gay people. I'm actually bisexual. It's great. It's really the best of both worlds. Like, I have big enough boobs for like every guy to catcall me when I walk by, but my shoulders are broad enough for girls to feel safe holding my hand at night.